Good day. Thank you for joining me for another Atari 8-bit gameplay video. I have here, for your enjoyment and mine, Juno First, which is a game I am reasonably familiar with from the arcade. I don't know that I did have this back in the day as a teenager playing on the Atari. Just having a look at the game here. Graphically, not too far off the arcade. Of course, the aspect ratio is rotated, which was pretty common. I guess they felt they needed to consume the entire screen. There's been some wonderful ports of arcade games for the 8-bit systems in recent years where they've chosen to retain the 3:4 aspect ratio, meaning longer tall than it is wide, and just put score and such on the right hand side. In any case, it can be done well, and it certainly has been in recent years. Alright, so anyway, here I am watching, and blathering on. There doesn't seem to be... How the heck? Can I interrupt this? Oh, fire button. Okay, so option just does 1 or 2 players, I think. Select does nothing. Konami's Juno First, Datasoft, programmed by Greg Hiscott, 1984. Well, let's have a go. I'll use the old joypad for this one. So now one of the... okay, so Juno First, you could go both forward and back, which is there, which is great. Otherwise it wouldn't be much like Juno First. And you could also have quite a few shots in the air a la Defender. Oh, now was that... Not sure what that was meant to be. Is that something? Oh, that's the... Pick up the man and then you get the bonus. You get the big points. 10,000? Oh, that must have just been overlapping. Okay, particle explosion resembling the arcade. Player maybe represented by that up arrow? Yes. Now the on-screen font in the middle there is pretty cool. The one at the top banner there is just standard Atari font. So, whoop, didn't see that shot. We'll res in a little bit, also like the arcade. So one of the strategies you could use a little bit anyway was to try not to get too carried away killing the opponents, the baddies. Obviously try to survive, and wait for the astronaut rescue here, which I'm trying to hook up right now. There we go. See if I can... Oh, I only had... Oh. So that was an opportunity for quite a few points in the arcade. I don't know if I'm just not as good as I... Okay, I did see that shot. How am I doing? Wave 2. Not great. Warp 3. Was there a smart bomb or something in the arcade? I don't recall. How would that be implemented on ye olde Atari? Oh, am I entering my score? No. Yes, up and down. Okay. No, left and right? Left and right. Super slow, okay. However, no time pressure on the home conversion. That seems good. I wonder if it would time out. I guess that's an M. Wave 2, Warp 3. Yeah, you know what? There was a smart bomb sort of affair. Let me experiment with that a little bit. Probably would be Spacebar, maybe? No, return. Oh, warp. Oh, Interesting. So, I'm just gonna try that again. If I can survive long enough to try it. Obviously I can try it right away, but I wanted a bit of open space before I gave it another go. Okay, so I'm warping, but I can't move. I picked up the man while I was in warp. Weird. Improbable. Not quite quite sure what the point of the warp is, briefly makes you untouchable. It seems fairly pointless, to be honest, unless maybe you hit it just before you get shot. You have to really whip your hand off the old joystick, or trigger it with your foot, I guess, which was something that certainly was done back in the day, from time to time. That was close. Is there any indication of how many baddies are left? I'm thinking not very many. Oh, more than I thought. Whoa, 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 whoa. In the arcade, you could sort of see up at the top, I think, all of the baddies, but maybe I'm wrong about that. It's been quite a while since I played. Oh, Lord. I guess technically that was better than my first game, but not great. Well, let me think about this a little bit here. Graphics are alright. Not fabulous, super fantastic, but reasonable. Sounds are okay as well. The effects are actually not that far off the arcade versions in terms of the particle explosions and things. Not as many frames of animation, but... So I don't know what the difference is and why... Sorry, there's two types of baddies that come and show up there, those ones. The blue and pink. And the blue and green. I don't know if there's any difference between the two. I don't know if I recall different types of baddies in the arcade. Let's see, if I focus up, let's see how well I can do here. Oh, come on. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheap avoidance. Okay. Shoot when you're right on top of me and appear without warning? That seems a little less than fair. Seems like they jump around quite a bit, the baddies, I mean. They don't move all that smoothly. I think speed is implemented more by making them jump a little further between each point they're being drawn at. So maybe there's a trade-off there between, or at least in the way this program was done. Alright, warps. Yeah, I don't see tons of use to the warp, to be honest. Right, there's, like Galaga and Gyrus, there's sort of these challenge waves. Is that it? Am I, oh no. Oh, I almost. Okay, not doing so well, but at least I'm still alive. I think that up arrow at the top there means I have one ship remaining. I've died at least twice, or lost my ship. Anywho, oh, then they transform into the other kind? Is there any difference in behavior? Nothing obvious. Come here, you. Come here, you spaceman. Come here. There we go. Ah, bum. Not done yet. One ship remaining, I guess is what that display means. Display meant, and now I have 0 ships remaining. So, do I get an extra player at some point? An extra ship? 60,000. I wasn't really watching carefully the number of ships I had to start with, and when I may or may not have gotten one. I don't remember hearing any, I don't remember hearing any sound effect indicating that I got an extra one, but I wasn't watching closely, so I'm sure there would have been at least one extra man point in the arcade version of the game. Probably more than that. Often it was, one at 20 or 30,000, and then extras every 50 or 70,000 after that. So skilled players could, play longer. Okay, not bad. Not bad. As home conversions go, that's pretty decent. I wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers, as we used to say back in my university days, when we didn't really have anybody to kick out of bed for eating crackers or otherwise. At least not in my early years of university. Okay, that's maybe a story for another day. Maybe a story for another day. I'm thinking I might snag a screenshot there or two. There we go. Alright, well anyway, if you've made it this far, I do appreciate your watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.